All rise. Judge Vonda B. Court is now in session. Case number JVB 1013, case of the Jacksons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay. Ms. Jackson,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court.
I did.
Okay, what's going on?
So, James and I split about a couple of years ago, and it's been pretty good. We've been splitting costs for our girl, but her last birthday she was 8 years old, and we had a great party. I planned it. It's been a lot of time, and it was about $1,500.
How, 8 years old?
Yes. Well, okay, she really likes, ice skating, so we rented out the ice skating rink, and then Tara Lipinski came and did a little routine for the girls. It was a lot of fun. But anyways, it did cost something, and James just refused to pay it.
Whose idea was it? Wait. How much was the birthday party?
About $1,500.
All right, folks, get ready for a courtroom drama that takes a wild turn. Today, a mom is demanding child support, not for basic needs, but because her ex wouldn't pay for their daughter's $1,500 birthday party. We're talking ice skating, a private rink, and even a professional figure skater, and for an 8-year-old. But here's the twist. Dad had zero say in the planning. Now mom's using this as her reason to ask for support. Judge Vonda isn't buying it, but could mom still make her case stick? Stay tuned, because this one's packed with entitlement, money lessons, and a courtroom reality check you won't want to miss.
Whose idea was it to have that expensive birthday party?
Tierney brought up the whole inspiration for it. So I just kind of, looked at what past birthday parties we had gone to, kind of the expectation was set at a certain level, and yeah, so I did ask James for certain input, and he did not give that, so I just took that as I have to parent up.
So you want him to pay child support now?
Yes, I think this is kind of it's changing up the dynamics a little bit, that he wouldn't even pay for a little bit at her birthday party. So she's getting into ballet. There's recitals coming up. There are other things coming up, and I'm just nervous that she's gonna see that imbalance in our relationship, and it's gonna cost something.
But you're creating the imbalance. $1,500
Yeah.
for an 8-year-old birthday party?
That doesn't sound, it sounds bad when you say it out of the context, but that's normal.
No, within the context, that is ridiculous.
That is normal.
No, it's not normal.
Susie had a birthday party that cost $2,000,
So you're trying to keep up with Susie?
Well, I didn't do $2,000. I could have done $2,000, and I think I kept it out of a reasonable cost. She got to meet Tara.
Pause. Can you speak some reason to me?
I would love to.
Now here's where things heat up. Dad's not refusing to support his daughter, he's just saying no to an over-the-top party. And honestly, he thought mom was joking when she mentioned hiring a pro skater. That's how outrageous it was. Let's be real. What would you do if your co-parent handed you a luxury party bill with no warning or input? Fair or foul? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This one's got everyone talking.
I am more than happy to help our daughter celebrate and live her life, but there comes a point where it's just, it's frivolous, it's opulent,
I agree.
I would have been fine going halfway down the middle of just like paying to have some kids to the skating rink, but we did not need Tara Lipinski there. I thought that you were joking when you said that, which is why I didn't respond.
I do not joke. And you know how...
Excuse me. Last time I checked, I was the judge. So I would like for the two of you to address me.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry.
You're welcome. You did not need Tara there.
Tierney really wanted her, though.
Yeah, but Tierney is not paying $1,500, is she? No, and it's absolute.
And boom, here comes the reality check. Judge Vonda B isn't playing around $1,500 for a kid's birthday. Absolutely not. The judge calls it what it is. This isn't a child support request. It's a refund request from a parent who went overboard. And let's be honest, we see it too. Entitlement or justified? You decide. Judge Vonda breaks it down. They share custody, both pay for health insurance, and that's where it ends. No child support just because mom overspent. Lesson learned. Co-parenting means being fair, not blindsiding each other with big bills.
Is that you have the expectation of him to pay that when it was your idea. That is ridiculous. And you came to court today to ask me to do what exactly?
I just want in the future to make sure that there is a balance in our relationship.
I'm going to ask you again. What is it that you came to court to ask me to do?
I would like him to pay child support.
Well, I would like for you to not spend $1,500 on a birthday party. The 9-year-old, when she turns 9, no $1,500. When she turns 10, no $1,500. I mean, that is absurd. And then you want him to pay you child support because he did not want to go in with you with this ridiculous amount of money you spend on a birthday party? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I'm not going to have him pay child support based on that. And you guys have been sharing custody. So I'm assuming when the child is with you, you cover your expenses for the child, right?
And it's usually really amicable. It usually works really well, but...
Well, it sounds like she probably put herself in the hole with that $1,500 birthday party and is trying to recoup some of the money from it. Because you were trying to keep up with Susie paying $2,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to do it. And I cannot believe you actually filed this in court and asked me to do it for those grounds. Yeah.
I see that there's no weird issue with this thing. Okay.
Well, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to step in and help our daughter pursue her interests. If she wants to do ballet, sure.
Ballet makes sense. Ballet is an activity.
Right.
If she chooses to do ballet in school, I mean, it's an educational activity as well. But I am not going to order anybody pay child support based on a $1,500 birthday party.
That's a wrap. Judge Vonda made it loud and clear. This wasn't a support issue, it was a financial misstep. A birthday party is not a necessity, and expecting your ex to foot the bill for something extravagant without asking? Big no. So what do you think? Was mom justified? Or was this just entitlement on full display? Let us know in the comments. And if you're into courtroom drama and tough love truth bombs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another takedown.